rock and roll trucker.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Trucker, the channel that likes to rock and roll, the channel that likes to play. We love to eat, we love to truck, we love to see the world around us and just have a big old time. Come on in and have a seat, and let's have a good chat. We'll tell you where we're going, we'll tell you where we've been. Yes, that is me playing the music.
Good morning, y'all. We're on the back roads of the great state of Georgia here. Not a lot of cell signal, not a lot of traffic, just lots of country and evergreen trees and small back roads. We're cutting across, going through the woods, going to Savannah, Pooler, Georgia to be technical, but basically Savannah. We're cutting across on the secondary highways here, taking the scenic route. We don't have to technically be there. It says 2 o'clock is my appointment time. We're going to end up there a little early. We're going to see what happens. I really hate that I'm burning up so much day to get on this load, but it is what it is. One of these days we're going to get ahead. But it was very, very cloudy back there in Tifton. I mean, to the point where it looked like the whole sky was about to fall out with rain when I left a little while ago. Pointing this direction, there's still some cloud cover out there, some gray off in the distance, but overall, kind of sunny. My truck thermometer is showing about 85 degrees right now, but it's still only 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's going to get hotter. But right now it's not miserable, and it's quite nice to look at out there. Yeah, we're picking up in Savannah. We're going to, I think it's Midland, Georgia. Fairly short trip, and it's a shame that it picks up so late in the day and doesn't deliver till tomorrow morning, but again, is what it is. We'll see what we do from there. We're told possibly picking up in Montgomery, and if I had to guess, I bet that's coming back to Savannah. If that's what we end up doing, it'd be all right with me, but we don't know. Yesterday, midday, we had, when that tire blew out, I had the next, yesterday, today, and tomorrow all more or less planned out, almost all the way through Friday, and then one of the loads canceled out and it scrapped the whole plan, so we had to start over from scratch there. We had all kinds of information, and now we have none. We're just flying by the seat of our britches here. I was in the middle of uploading what would be, well, when you watch this, it'll be tomorrow, but as I'm making this, it's today, the video that would go up today. In the middle of uploading that, and then we hit these back highways, and it keeps pausing and stalling out. So, as I'm filming this, the video that will be up today is not even quite up yet, but it will be sometime in the next hour or so, I'd say. Not that that matters to you when you're watching this, because by the time you've seen this, you'll have already seen that one. If you watch it, if you bother to watch, like, share, and subscribe, y'all. I need some help. I want to get this channel off the ground. I feel it, what I do, my content's a little bit different from a lot of the, trucking channels out there. I'm giving you more of a direct view of what I'm seeing from day to day, just mostly, from the road, like truly from the eyes of a trucker here. And, a lot of people, there's a lot of people out there doing the content in different ways, and they use they're a lot more flashy with their camera setups and everything. I do everything with one camera, and, I don't get way too crazy fancy on my editing and stuff like that. No, I just try to give you a true, excuse me, bird's eye view of, is that the correct term for that? I don't know. Trucker's eye view of what's going on with my, goings on. But hopefully that's of interest to some people. I've got a couple of regular viewers that seem to find it fascinating. I'd like to have a lot more, that's for sure. So, I don't mention it much up here. I don't beg and scrape and claw and grab for subscribers and views and stuff. But every now and again I'll say it. So I'll say it now. If you've got to this point, please hit that subscribe button. Hit like, hit the comments. All of those things help. Even if you don't subscribe, get in there. Boost the algorithm. Juice the algorithm, as they say. Leave me a comment. Hit that like button. I'm going to get off here, run these back roads, get a little closer back to civilization, and get back with you in a bit. So y'all just be patient. Go have yourself some nice breakfast or lunch or whatever, dinner if it's that time where you're at. I'll be back to pick you up here in a little bit. Saw when I last cut the camera off, I was stopping in front of a warehouse there, coming up to a line of trucks, and that was me getting to where I had to go at that Red Bull warehouse. Supposed to be a 2 o'clock appointment is what it had it listed down as. I got there about 1, and then they said you're going to actually be swapping these trailers out, so it's going to be a drop and hook, but the load wasn't even ready yet. So my 2 o'clock appointment that turned out to be a drop and hook ended up having me wait there for a little over 3 hours to get out. So another time waster. So it's already, I just left there maybe 30 minutes ago, 35 minutes ago. It's 10 minutes till, by the time I got out of the guard check and everything, yeah, it's 10 minutes till 5 right now. So basically the whole entire day has been a wash. This is going to be a day of not turning any revenue to the truck. Not delivering this till tomorrow, so basically my Wednesday is no revenue. It's exhausting, people. It's exhausting trying to find a good situation in trucking. There's still a couple of days left this week, a few more days left in the pay period. So hopefully we can turn around and we can get, like a couple of good loads in here to try and get some good revenue so we can make some money and have a living. You get out here and you just, truck drivers all over the country, we get out here and just dedicate ourselves to this. I mean, we just literally sell our lives away. We go away from everything we know. We leave our homes, we leave our people, our family, our friends, we leave our hobbies and our activities and stuff to get out here and do this, all in the hopes of making, a nice, sustainable, comfortable living. And it just keeps getting harder and harder to do out here. And it's the customers, it's the companies you work for, it's the companies you lease on to, it's the rules and regulations and laws, it's just traffic, it's the general public. Everything is fighting against us, trying to make a comfortable living in here. Oh. Yeah, all I can do is get mad, but there ain't no sense in doing that. So, I probably seemed a little more frustrated than normal the last couple of days, and that's because it all didn't start out good right from the beginning, which is well documented on here from when I got this truck and had that breakdown on the first trip and all, and it just there's been very few high points. Like, I've enjoyed the places I've gone, some of the places I've gone, and, got to get out and see some parts of the country I haven't seen in a long time, and that stuff's enjoyable. But the overall business aspect and making a living aspect of it has not been good since I jumped into this. I'm hanging on. I'm not at a loss yet. I'm still going. But I don't really have a choice but to do that, And it's when you're, when you're just scratching and clawing to stay ahead and not fall behind, rather than comfortably moving forward and making a lot of progress, it just makes it seem like a chore every day. It just takes all the enjoyment out of it. There was certain times in my truck driving career that I really enjoyed what I was doing. Felt like I was really good at it. I still feel like I'm really good at it. But I used to have times when I enjoyed it. It was a challenge. Had a couple of small windows where I was making good money. Just, felt like things were going great. But that's been few and far between. I'm tired of being in a rat race in this life to scratch and claw and stay in front. One of these days, I want to be out in front and extending my lead. I want to enjoy this. I really do. I am a good truck driver, I feel like, and I want to enjoy it. And it's just hard to enjoy when it's a constant struggle to keep things afloat every day. And that's not just coming from an owner-operator perspective that I'm in now. It's been my last few years on, driving for companies and stuff too. It's just been a scratch and claw fight. You get to the point where you can't hardly even comfortably take a day off or anything. That's what it is though. It's all clouded up out here. Rained a little bit while I was getting loaded, and it appears that it will rain some more up here. I'm just forging on ahead, trying to get down. I'm on I-16 now. I'm trying to get up to exit 51. There's a pilot there. I'm going to splash some fuel. Splash enough to get me a shower credit. Probably take a shower if by freakish chance there's actually a parking spot to sit in for for half hour, 45 minutes. Fuel has gone up. I get a bit of a discount there. There's a cheaper fuel stop even further down on this trip, but I don't think I got quite enough fuel to make it to there. It's like I couldn't pay out of pocket for a shower here, which that'd be $15 or whatever they're charging now. Or I could try and get to that other fuel stop and only save the few pennies per gallon. It would really only be about somewhere in the neighborhood of a $5 difference, pumping 50 gallons in. Whereas the shower, if I pay for the shower out of my pocket, it's going to be 15. So my fueling options right now, really need the shower rather than the shower is basically going to cost me $5 rather than the 15 if you really want to look at it compared that way. So yeah, been trying to stay away from the pilots and the loves recently, but of my top 10 cheapest in-network fuel stops on this trip, the pilot is like number 7 or number 8, but there's just literally pennies separating them right now. There was a bunch of good deals on there 2 weeks ago when I started with this company, and fuel has shot up enough to where there are no good deals on it. And I wish that my reserves were in better shape right now, where I could probably find a much better price, possibly on mud flap, but I don't need to part with my cash on hand at the moment until I get a couple of more settlements in and get some more money situated here. I know that's sucks being that close on the money. It's like I've got, I'm not dead broke yet or nothing. I'm still a little ways from that, but I'm just not where I would comfortably like to be. I'm still damaged from that initial very, very first trip when I took off out as a owner-operator. The thousands of dollars I lost in that process was a lot of what I had set aside, you know. Neither here nor there. Is what it is. C'est la vie. What's some more? Alas. But I digress. We'll say all those. Let's get back in a happy mood. Yeah. Just going to drive along. Probably going to go ahead and stop the video for now. Reconvene a little bit when I've had time to breathe and come back to earth a little bit. Trying to be a little more positive and uplifting, you know. I don't want to give you all a video full of nothing but, you know, bitching and making it seem like the sky is falling. The sky's not falling yet, but it's not getting any bluer yet. Hopefully that changes. Fingers crossed. High hopes. Wish for good things with me. For everybody, not just me. For everybody that deserves it. For everybody out here that works hard and is scratching their way through life. You know, just can't catch breaks. Let's send out positive vibes to us, all of you and all of them. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here and drive and just kind of reflect on life for a few minutes. Get my head back in the game, you know. Get my head back in the game. So I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Y'all be good. Tell me something good in the comments. Talk to me. Talk to me. Give me something to chew on, something to think on, something to reflect on, something to conversate about. Anything. Maybe your favorite sports team or your favorite dinner. I don't care. Just talk with me. We'll see you again here in a little bit. Hello, yo. Look at that pretty sky out in front of me there. That is beautiful. I was able to stop and get myself some fuel and a shower and some food. But I'll tell you, if you ever get a chance to visit the Dublin, Georgia pilot, don't. I managed to get a shower. The staff were nice. The shower was actually pretty decent. There were only 4 of them. And there was only about, there couldn't have been 10 parking spaces there. Probably 6 to 8 parking spaces. And about 75 trucks trying to get in or out, and just only 4 or 5 fuel islands. It was a disaster. I got fueled up and went across the street and found a little parking lot tucked away behind some stuff, and I hoofed it back over there because I really wanted to shower. It made me feel better, and I'm glad I got that shower. Look better, feel better. It doesn't cure everything, but it gives you a little bit of wind, a little bit of energy. And you come back out and you've got that pretty sky like I've got out in front of me. We're only roughly 2 hours from where we got to be tomorrow. Look, just a tiny bit more than 2 hours. It is 7:52 right now. I'm going to drive at least half of that. Then I'll start examining Trucker Path and see what I got in front of me as far as places to go. Not sure where I'm going to stop. I don't think I can park there at the customer. It doesn't really look like it, and I can tell. And I'm going to get there early. My appointment's not till 10, but I'm going to try and get there a little early. But they wouldn't, you know, with having a 10 o'clock appointment, they probably wouldn't want me just sitting around in the way like that anyways, even if I could find a place to park. But I'm just going to improvise and find somewhere to go. Yeah, we're going to drive a little bit more, but I do feel better. And it wasn't good for me, but I walked next door and got some Burger King. Got me a good old Whopper. Not the most glamorous of gourmet food. Not the standard of health food. But it was tasty. But there was wild kids everywhere. They had a playground and there was kids screaming. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. There's some little girls out there literally about every minute would just scream at the top of their lungs. And there was a bunch of kids inside the place. It was like I don't know what was going on. There was a couple of different families with a total of about 15 kids running around that place, all over the place, making racket. I mean, destroying the drink machine area over there. I'm glad I wasn't working there and having to clean it all up. I dealt with it. I just sat there, chilled out. They had a TV on. They had it set on news, Fox News. It could have been on Fox, MSNBC, whatever, and I would have just watched it in amusement, knowing that you're not really getting the real news. You're getting one side's news, no matter which one you watch. Just amusing to look at it, and then look up the news from the other side and see a polar opposite, different story told. There is no more truth in reporting anymore, it doesn't seem like. But that was relaxing, just to sit down and chill for a bit. And then I got a little bit of exercise in, walking back and forth from where I parked the truck, you know. But all in all, even though the Pilot was crazy, another horrid bad design by Pilot, it was a nice relaxing little stop. And I feel better for it. Yeah. I'm going to keep on driving down the road here, all fresh and all clean. So clean. And get back to you. We'll see where we're going to stop. See where we're going to call it quits for the night. We'll hash it out. Talk a little bit of music about what we're listening to today. And then we'll say goodnight. We'll do some more trucking tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to drive. And I'll get back with you here in less than, somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 hours. Or less. We'll see. Or more. I don't know. Just know I'll be back. You can't get rid of me. Unless you hit block. Please don't do that. Rather you like and subscribe. Yes, and comment. I'll be back. See y'all in a bit. Well, y'all, we made it somewhere. I can't possibly tell you the name of where I'm at. I don't know. I just went in a little store. About 40 minutes from where I got to be tomorrow. Midland/Columbus, Georgia. There's a little travel plaza that is about as full as a place can get. I got what I thought was the last available bit of space to grab a spot, and then one more person pulled in next to me in a place that's definitely not a spot. So some drivers' minds, it's never full. But yeah, I made it somewhere. Told you I was going to talk to you about music. Today's listening choice, and it's an album you can really sink your teeth in. It's nearly an hour and 45 minutes total. A lot of tracks. Went back to 99 for the Trent Reznor 9 Inch Nails opus, The Fragile. Yeah. Man, oh man, I have to periodically, more than periodically, just every so often, I have to really go back to that record and just let it play through. I'll listen to the whole thing today. That album is just so amazing and brilliant. If you like that style of music, the industrial, metal, electronic, just ambient, it's just, it paints such a picture wherever you're at. It just, you can feel, you can almost see the music. It's just, you can almost physically feel the vibes and the anger and the frustration and the depression and drive and determination and everything in between in that record. You can just feel it. it just paints such a huge, at least to me, in my mind, I can just almost see like the pictures that album paints, and it's just so amazing from start to finish. That's just one that's going to be good forever as far as I'm concerned. And Trent Reznor and company hit a high mark on that record forever as far as I'm concerned, and that is my musical choice for today. You can get a nice little chunk of your driving done during the day just by starting that one and letting it go all the way through. You can knock a lot of your day out on that album. Yeah, that's where I was at today, and it fit a lot of it fit my mood from earlier. You saw I was quite frustrated with the life of trucking there for a bit, a couple of times, and that'll never fully go away. But I'm still, then I took a shower, had time to calm down a little bit, eat, and just, I came back to a little bit. The frustrations don't go away, but I got my mind a little bit away from them. I'm not leaving trucking or anything right now. I can't, I don't really want to just yet. But if I hit that big time lottery this week or something on that Mega Millions, yeah, I'd probably bail out, don't get me wrong. Wouldn't give up my truck though. I'd just register it as an RV. Get me a big old badass, biggest, baddest luxury model fifth wheel camper you could imagine, and just me and the lady and the dog, and occasionally the kids, and sometimes the friends and whoever we're associating with, and we would just pack up. We'd just go around the country doing as we please, going where we want. Music festivals, concerts, sightseeing, just whatever. I'd keep on making content out of the truck. It just wouldn't be doing actual over-the-road trucking. So yeah, even if I landed quite a windfall today, I'd keep on making content from this truck. I can assure you of that. It would be in a different capacity, but we'd still roll Morticia around the country here, give y'all something to watch. And it'd be real interesting then. I can tell you, there'd be some fun content there, But yeah, not leaving trucking. Can't even consider it. I'm here for the foreseeable future. That doesn't mean there's not going to be points of frustration. And I know that shined through on the earlier segments of the video today. But I'm gonna stick it out with y'all out here. That's for sure. That's what I've been for the last 18 and a half years. That's what I've done more than anything. I've been out a couple of times for brief periods, but I've always come back. It's what I'm good at. It's what I do. I'm not going to leave it behind yet. Even if I could, I wouldn't fully do it. So yeah. But our day's done. We're going to get up. Go do some more. We're going to deliver this load. Figure out what our next plan of action is after that. Keep on trucking. Try and keep a positive face on. Had a little bit of a break, a little bit of a frustration the last couple of days on here, but try to keep it positive, try to keep it interesting, try to keep it, good spirited. So try and get back to that tomorrow for sure. It's a down day. Just wasn't feeling it. We're gonna get back in the swing though. Feel a little better now. I'll feel even better tomorrow. Until then though, like, share, and subscribe if you've gotten this far. Or just comment. Hit the like button. I'm not afraid to hit that subscribe button, but I'm not going to beg you. I just appreciate you watching if you got this far. But until tomorrow, whatever time it is, wherever you're at while you're watching this, good night, good morning, good afternoon. Have a good lunch, breakfast, or dinner. Be good or be good at it, as they say. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.